Hello student, as we are discussing on standard 12 history chapter 3 topic kinship caste and class. Now in our today class our topic of discussion will be on handling text, historian and Mahabharat. Okay, now just imagine it out children that how difficult it was to create Mahabharat new edition as original was already there, isn't it? And historian, what they were doing, they were trying to take out the truth from the original version of Mahabharat. Okay, now the language, first we will see the language. Okay, now Mahabharat version was mostly in Sanskrit language. Rather, there were other version of Mahabharat which was written in other language too, but we get mainly Sanskrit language. Clear? Now Sanskrit language which was used in Mahabharat was very simple than the Sanskrit language that was being used in Vedas. Okay, that is in Vedas the difficult Sanskrit language was being used. Okay, now and there was Dharma Sutra, Manusmriti and Dharma Shastra. This text was been written in Sanskrit language and it was very typical and tough. Clear? But the Sanskrit language that was used in Mahabharata was very easy as compared to the Sanskrit language that was been used in Dharma Sutra, Manusmriti and Dharma Shastra. Clear? Now, what historians have done? They read all the texts which was written in different language like in Pali, Tamil, Sanskrit. Clear? And what they did from there? From there they take out the common thing. Whatever they have read from the different language, they have taken out the common text from that version. Clear? And in this way they made the Mahabharat new edition. Clear? So it was a very difficult task to create new edition of Mahabharat. Okay. Now the content. Now historian, they had classified the content of the Mahabharat text in two broad head. Clear? What are those? First one is the narrative. Second one is the detective. Now in narrative, basically story used to be there. Clear? And in detective it contain all the rules and social norms. In Hindi we call it updesh, and this should be applied in the society. Clear? That is, narrative contain the story and detective contain the rules and the social norms, that is the updesh, and these social norms should be applied in the society. Clear? Now, next we will see the author and date. Now, it was said that the original story was composed by the chariot birds, that is the suttas. In Hindi we call it Sarthi, that is the Sarthi. They have composed the story. Why it was be said like that? Because the chariot, they used to go in the battlefield with the Khastre, that is with the king, and whatever they have seen out there in the battlefield, they used to compose it, and they used to compose it in the form of poem. That is, it might be the victory of the king or whatever the achievement the king has done in the battlefield, they used to narrate in the form of poem. Clear? That is, the chariot, they used to say oral tale to the people, and when they are saying the oral tale to the people, from one people to other people, it is been circulated. Clear? For example, if any person has gone with me and whatever he has seen, what I did, what happened to me, whatever he has seen, what he will do after coming back, he will narrate the story to one person, and from that person will narrate to other. So it will be a circular of chain of narrating the story. Clear? So in this way, when the chariot has said the oral tale to the people, one people has said to the other people, then other people has said to the other people. In this way, this story has reached to the Brahman, and Brahman from 5th century, they had taken an initiative to write the story. Clear? Now there was a Rishi Vyas. He has written Mahabharata in 500 BCE. Clear? Now from 200 BC to 200 CE, the worship of Vishnu was growing important. Clear? And through the epic book of Mahabharata, the importance of Krishna was being said. And what was being said? It was being said that Krishna was an incarnation of Vishnu. That is, Krishna is the avatar of Vishnu only. It was being said through the epic book of Mahabharata. Clear? And between 200 and 400 CE, the detective that section, that is the rules and the social norms, which message is to be conveyed in the society, this was been added out in Mahabharata when between 200 and 400 CE. Clear? Now earlier there was less than 10,000 words in Mahabharata, but with the addition of new texts in the Mahabharata, it reached to 1 lakh verse in Mahabharata. Clear? Earlier there was less than 10,000, then adding new texts, again adding new texts. In this way it reached to 1 lakh verse in Mahabharata. Clear? Now next we will discuss on the search of coverage. Now according to archaeologists, now they have started finding out the historical truth. Clear? Now in 1951 to 1952, the archaeologist named B.B. Lal had founded a village named Hastinapur, which is in Meerut, and right now it is at present in Uttar Pradesh. Clear? Now B.B. Lal has founded 5 occupational level. Now out of that 5 occupational level, second and third was important. Clear? Now we will talk about the second phase which B.B. Lal has founded, that is between 12th to 7th century BC. Now what B.B. Lal has founded? First, he founded that there was no proper house in Hastinapur. Clear? That means the house which was been constructed in Hastinapur, which he found, was not been made in a proper plan. Clear? That means there was no proper house in Hastinapur in the second phase which he has found. Secondly, he said that the wall was made of mud and mud bricks. Clear? And the wall which was made of mud or the mud bricks, it was been plastered with mud. Clear? Is it clear, the second phase? Now in the third phase, that is between 6th to 3rd century BC, B.B. Lal has noted that the house was constructed with mud bricks and also with burnt bricks. Clear? Secondly, he has said that there was a showcase jar and bricks drain was used, been constructed for the drainage, that is whatever the waste water was there used to be stored in that drain. Clear? Now third, what he has noted in the third phase is that there was a terracotta ring of a big well was being made, in which all the drainage pit, that means all the dump waste used to be stored in that drainage. Clear? Now the last part of our this chapter is Mahabharata is a dynamic text. Clear? Now the Mahabharata text version was not only found in Sanskrit language, but also we have seen it was been found in various language, isn't it? Now, and whatever version was been found, it was been forwarded to different people and in different community also. Clear? Now there was several story which was been originated in several specific regions. Suppose one story was there in one region, in other story was in other region, and this used to be circulated to the different people. Means different people, they came to know in different section of the community, they came to know the story of the what happened in that particular region. Clear? Now the story of Mahabharata, which was been used to retold, that means suppose if I have narrated you a story, now what you will do, whatever you have listened that story, you will narrate that story to other, but in what version I have said, in same version you will not say, you will say in different way. Same thing happened with Mahabharata story also. Means when it was been retold, it was been retold in different way. Clear? Now, the episode of Mahabharata was depicted in the form of statue was been made, and some painting was been made to depict or to say the story of Mahabharata. In this way also the Mahabharata story was been said in the form of statue, in the form of painting. And even Mahabharata theme, that is the concept of Mahabharata, was been performed in the form of art also, like play, dance, and in other ways the Mahabharata story was been tried to convey. Clear? Now, there were many people who used to say that the Mahabharata story was just a mythical story. That means that is mythical. In Hindi we use Mangharan Kahani. Clear? But whereas historian they say that it is a history. That means it has already happened in the past. Clear? So it is that is Mahabharata is known as dynamic text as because it is a revolutionary, as changes had taken place out here frequently. For that it was been said as a dynamic text. Clear? Now till today's date historians are trying to search, clear, the fact, and what they are doing, they are just adding new thing in it, and few things they are being removed from it. Clear? So in this way Mahabharata is been said as a dynamic text. We have completed our chapter 3. So in this chapter, which is the important point to be remembered, is that the Varna system and the resources, that how it was been divided based on the Varna system. Clear? And regarding the caste and class different, okay, and regarding the B.B. Lal coverage of Hastinapur, what he have said in the second and third phase, and why Mahabharata is a dynamic text. Clear? So we have completed our chapter 3, students. So just go through this chapter. So till then, take care. Thank you.